Hey traders, Michael here. We are looking at pound dollar, and as you can see, we've come down into the gap low of the previous day. So I'm looking for a long entry here, and I'm just about to pull a trigger. We're going to trade up to the pivot. From where we are now, we're looking at about 11 pips. However, on the higher time frames, it's possible we could push a lot higher. So it is actually possible that we could come all the way up to the 1.3550 area, and so from where we are now, that's a solid, it's a solid 35 pips. Okay, so even then the previous swing high is 1.3538. So I am going to go long now. Let's just bump this up a little bit. Okay, so we're up a number of pips. There's our open positions right there. We're moving these up to just on the pivot, okay? Just before the pivot, and I'm going to leave one for the high, so 35 pips. And so let's come back in a little while and see how this plays out. But this definitely has the potential to smash up to this double top. And the reason for that is if we actually look at the higher time frame, which is the 4-hour chart, we can see that we're in the middle of a strong bullish uptrend. Here's our impulsive move. This is our corrective move. The selling is petered out. We can see that indicated by this wick here. This is the place where the buyers are beginning to accumulate their positions. Notice this is also the moving average for the last 200 periods. As you can see, it was respected over here. We had a drop in price, we had profit taking, we had distribution and selling. In this case, we've dropped back down to the moving average. We've got accumulation, and we're probably going to pop up from here. If we go back further, we can see that the moving average on the 200 is expected very, very strongly, as seen in these two areas here. And further back we go, we can see that the moving average on the 200 period plays a significant role in dynamic resistance and support. So we are definitely looking at a bounce from here. It shows on the higher time frames, and now you can see we have a beautiful edge on the 5-minute setup. And so actually, once we take out the initial positions, I will actually look to pop the last position up quite a lot higher. We might be able to squeeze 100 pips out of this in a day. The swing high aligns with the R3, which is a great place to take profit. You never have your take profit on it. You always have it about 10 pips below it, because often it doesn't go to the pip, it goes to a zone. So we're up 1.5 pips on each position right now. Let's come back in a little bit. I'm going to move these take profits up to the swing high. Okay, so not exactly the swing high, but about 13 to 15 pips. And let's come back when price moves up, and we'll start taking these positions up. Okay, so there's our move. I'm going to start taking out profit. We're up massively, 10 pips a piece. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move these take profits up. One more. All right, we're done. Finished. Okay, beautiful. So we'll let that last one run. As you can see on the 1-minute chart, let's go down to the 1-minute chart. When it loads, there's our entry right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minutes. And we're up, and we still have one position open, which is currently at 9 pips. I'm going to move my last stop loss to about 5 pips or 4 pips. The last take profit, we're going to be moving up to 100 pips in case we get a nice run tonight. Now let's have a look at the 5-minute, 15-minute candle. And let's just remove the deal map. Let's remove some of these other lines. We can see what's going on. And as you can see, we've had a beautiful close on the 15-minute chart. So very, very strong bullish candle. Stop loss should be safe down here. Price could always come back down, but this is a very, very strong bullish move, which indicates price is going to move higher. So the beauty of trading this way is that we are in and out in 8 minutes. And let's have a look at our trade history and see what kind of gains we got on that trade. Okay, so here we are on the 8th of February. As you can see, the opening time was 1:37, closing time 1:44. So about 7 or 8 minutes. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pips, or about 63 pips or so in 8 minutes. So the great thing is that I put a bit of size on these pips. So we've still got 9 pips running in the tank, but we're done for the day. So that's 8 minutes trading finished. Now, when you get a high probability setup like this, you can actually leverage up a lot more. So you can increase your size. And when you get a very, very quick impulsive move like this, you can take out your profit quickly and basically you're done for the day. So you can be done in 8 minutes. If you want to increase your size, you can basically obviously increase. If you want to increase your profit for the day, you can increase your size and obviously adjust your stops accordingly. But that's a day's wages. Well, actually, it's a few days' wages done in 8 minutes. So there's our awesome trade for the day. We're going to leave this last position to run, and we'll come back in a day or so and see what happens.